We're back. Sorry, people. Yeah, hopefully. But first, welcome. It's the first Friday of the month. We're going to do a second try here because we had some technical problems, and I hope, yeah, everybody can hear us well now. It's going to be an amazing show today with the wedding team, and I can already hear the wedding bells because we have Michael van Namen today. Yeah, and we still have a problem with the sounds. So, one moment. Ik hoor mezelf ook.
Doe even een vaasje, even een dansje.
There we are again, and let's see if we have sound now.
Yes.
So if somebody's watching, please let me know if we have sound. I'm from the technical department today. Let's hope we have sound. Let's hope and see if Michael can do something. It's now like, woo, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? There is sound. Ladies and gentlemen, we have sound. I did my job today.
You're back in the air again.
I only had one thing to do, and I screwed up the first 20 minutes of the show. So you see, this is why I gave it to Martin. So let's start and continue the show.
All right.
So the camera is for Michael and for Martin. Enjoy the show.
All right, we will. So I will do a little bit. Martin, just take us to the first introduction that you did.
Yeah, I'm back. Okay, people, excuse for the problem, for the technical problems, but we're here. It's the first Friday of the month, and then it's time for Flower Circus. And today we have a very very special guest, an award-winning artist, Michael van Namen. Last week he won the prize during the flower parade in the bulb area. And people were telling me it's not the first time, it's a third time in row you won the prize. And now he's here live during Flower Circus in Lucht Lysiantes Inspiration Center. So, Michael, welcome. Please, you're an expert.
Thank you so much, Martin, for the nice introduction. Thank you so much. It's always nice to do big weddings around the world, to help my colleagues around the world. I've been to Capri, Japan, America. I saw a lot of the world from different kind of places and different kind of cultures. And it's always nice to make a beautiful wedding bouquet. Of course, at Flower Circus, we almost extended a little bit. So I make sizes in big arrangements, but you can also make them smaller. Of course, it's more to give you an inspiration about it. So I made it in the meanwhile that no one understands us. So in the meanwhile, I finished up the arrangement a little bit. And we were talking about the bag. And Martin, what did you say about the bag?
It reminds me, I'm a huge fan of Sex and the City, and it reminds me of Carrie Bradshaw. So, and I heard there's a new series coming. It would be amazing if you can make some. So tell me more. Yeah, for sure. This is like a boho. It's giving me the boho feeling. Am I right?
So I think so. It's more for a hippie kind of girl that wants to have something special and not something ordinary. But I think it's really nice because when you walk at the wholesale company that a lot of my colleagues and forest people are doing, you see sometimes materials and you think, what can I do with it? So I saw this one with the area between it to put foam in there, to put little plants in there. I choose to paint it, just spray it with a color. I like to use a lot of colors, as you can see. So I painted it pink, and at the outside I painted it orange, and then I put all the wires around it. So turn it and turn it and turn it again. The camera can come a little bit closer so that you can see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start the second screen so people can see it more.
That you can see it more closer. All right. Yeah, now you can see it here. So you see that I put the wire around it. So the wire is around the frame. And then after that, I put the foam in the center. So I will turn it around a little bit so you can see it better. And then I attach the flowers to it. So I choose for the colors that are a little bit close next to each other, because I like that a lot when you have colors that are a little bit next to each other. So you have orange, you have pink, and always choose for the color combination that it will combine very nice with each other. So in the meanwhile, I finished up the arrangement. So I used cymbidiums, amaryllis, beautiful orchids, veronicas. We're going to tell you later on about some more information about the flowers that we use. Some lisianthus as a base. I cut them really short and then I put them in the foam. So at the end, you get a bag like this.
Yeah, it's very boho, and the colors are really special. And I can see on the table, I can see some chrysanthemums.
Yes, I use beautiful chrysanthemums. Maybe you can tell something about this because this is a new variety.
Yeah, it's. I'm gonna show the picture. Yes, here it is, and it's called It's a new variety, and it's called Flare Star.
It's a beautiful name also, flare star.
Look, yeah.
I think it's so special about the flower that the center of the flower is green. So when you're using that in an arrangement, you get a lot of depth and you get a lot of structures in your arrangement with different kind of colors. I like that also a lot.
Yeah, it's purple. The outside of the petals are purple, and the inside is white with the green heart. So it's a very special combination with the beautiful coral frame, the bag you used, and also the orchids are coral. Yeah, it's a very special combination, I think.
Thank you so much. And it's always good when you're using chrysanthemum and cymbidiums, because, for example, in Italy, the temperatures are very warm, very extremely warm. So when you use these kind of flowers that are really strong, you can decorate a wall with it. You can use them actually dry in the arrangement. So it's always good to use those kinds of flowers.
Yeah, they're very suitable in different conditions, I think.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And I can see John is assisting you. Wow,
That's
you are a real artist.
Give this one a Jean.
Oh, it looks so cute on him.
So that's why I have to step in.
Our friend is on holiday, but now I have another John. So
Aw.
and I have Martin, so it's good.
Yeah. So you are one lucky artist together with us.
I am. Thank you so much. So when you go to the wholesale company, or you see something special in your store, I had to grab the flowers. Sorry for that. I think it's always nice when you use something like a seashell. This is a nautilus. They call it a nautilus. Maybe the camera can come a little bit closer.
Wow, I'm gonna.
It's almost not believable that this will live in our ocean. Not in our sea in Holland, but beautiful warm country that I want to go to. Yeah, now you see it. So here you see the beautiful nautilus with the nice colors. So I choose to have some hypericum, close to the oasis, close to the foam. And I made a little base that you can see that the shelf will stay on its spot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the lisianthus. This beautiful color. I like those colors a lot. The lisianthus van der Lucht are always very strong and very big head flowers. And again, they're always fine to use and to fill up beautiful areas with a nice color combination. So I like that always a lot, to use those kinds of flowers. And you see, it's so easy that I have my turning table on the big table that you can see all the sides. I would recommend if people are having a flower shop, just buy one. It's easy to use, it's cheap to buy, and it's very easy when you decorate something like a vase or something big that you can turn your arrangement every time. So you see that I have to hold the shelf sometimes because otherwise it will fall off. And I will attach all the flowers really short to the phone. And also the little flowers that you can use, they are so cute to use. I always get a lot of inspiration from nature. I liked it a lot. And when you're walking outside and you see the beautiful trees, we had the beautiful blossoms a few weeks ago. I live near the bulb area. So I walk a lot of times to the bulb area to see all the beautiful narcissus, the hyacinths, the tulips, to suck up the smell a little bit. So that's always good to have some inspiration.
Yeah. Michael, is it easy to buy that kind of shells?
It's easy to buy. Yeah, it is easy. You have to go to the good wholesale companies around your neighborhood and just ask for them. Maybe they can buy them specially for you. If you stay at a country lying on the beach, you cannot take them.
No, of course not. But the comments are here, of course, and we like it. We like to know where people are coming from. So please let us know. And there's a special one. Look who we got here, guys.
Look who we got here. Who is it?
It's John.
Oh, John from Greece. John, I miss you, my friend.
Mr. Koopman.
Mr. Koopman.
Mr. Koopman is here.
Oh, I hope that John have a really good day.
Mr. Koopman, we're curious. Where are you watching from? Which Greek location are you? And of course, I saw some people who were coming from Pakistan, from Dublin, some Dutch people. I saw Martin Green. I can see Conchetta. Yeah, tell us, let us know, where are you from? Where are you watching? We're broadcasting out of the Netherlands and from Holland, of course. Flowers from Holland. But where are you from? Let us know.
We're very curious. So Dublin is watching.
Yeah, Dublin is here.
They have the big coronation tomorrow.
Dublin. Yeah, okay. Yeah. True. Oh, here we have Holland. Paulina Arkestein, she's from Holland. Hi, Paulina. Thank you for joining.
Nice that you're watching. So you see that I have the orchid. I will hold it up a little bit like this.
Denmark. Wow. Hi, Lilian. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for joining.
So you see that I'm now adding the orchid to it. I will cut them a little bit shorter and I remove some flowers so that I can use a lot of them in the arrangement. I think the color combination with the orchids and the Nautilus shelf is really beautiful, but I will hold it up for you so you can see it. And you can
very special combination.
Yeah, and it's really easy to make actually. So you see, it's not finished yet.
Oh, and here we have Conchetta. Conchetta is also from Cheshire in UK. Hi, Conchetta.
Conchetta, thanks that you're watching.
So Martin, you're the specialist in orchids. You're the orchid specialist. Is that a difference? Because now we're using the Phalaenopsis from Ichthys.
Yeah.
Especially grown as a cut flower. Is there a difference how they grow it?
Yeah, the conditions are quite the same, but not every variety is suitable for cutting, for cut flowers, because that's because of the length and of course the vase life. And so, but the conditions are quite the same.
All right. And this is a really strong variety, I think.
This is a strong variety. It's an orange one, but it's also a very rare one because you don't have very much orange varieties in orchids. The most common are white and white, pink, and purple, of course. But this colors like this are really untrending. So yeah, and the Phalaenopsis is is suitable in every trend, I think.
That's true. That's true. And I think the color combination of the heart of the orchid, it's beautiful. Combining with the Lysianthus, it's a beautiful color combination.
Yeah, it suits very well together. And in the meanwhile, we're gonna say hello to Felice. Felice from Decolicious. Hi, Felice. Thank you for joining.
So now you see that I finished up the Nautilus shelf. You can hold it like this, of course, when you're getting married. If you've got a marriage on the beach, it looks very pretty. You can see that here you have more. The orchids are paying the attention. Here it's more a combination. So when you're making a picture with your wedding dress, you can choose if you want to do it like this or you want to do it the opposite. And I think it's really nice and special and different to use it. And it's actually really easy to make. You can make it in every color that you want to have and present it to your customer that you can make whatever they want. But also when a customer walks in and said to you, yeah, we're going to get married on the beach. Then you said to your customer, all right, I have a great idea. I have some shelves and I'm going to make something special for you. The customer will like that.
And you can use it in quite different ways.
And work at the same time.
Of course.
So, come on.
Mr. Director.
Yes.
I will take this
one. So you have your assistant again.
Yes, I do.
And in the meanwhile, I'm showing the Alyssa Light Pink, the variety you use in the shell. Yeah. And of course, it's from Lysianthus and where we are broadcasting from. And in the meanwhile, I love cake.
Me too.
I can see a cake. Oh, do you also do love cakes?
Yes, I do. And now I made a special one with two candles. They're attached to each other. We are going to light them up later on.
We're going to light them up now.
And the thing, no, because I have to finish the arrangement first.
Okay.
And the thing that I did with just this beautiful fabric that you see.
What is it? Is it a kind of wool material?
It's actually kind of wool, but it's really thin. And the only thing that you have to do, it's a lot of work, people, I can tell you that. But just cut small little square sizes. That's it. You put a pin in there and just a lot of them.
Ooh.
Cake.
Okay, so this is a flower cake, but maybe is it also possible to make a combination with an eatable cake and a non-eatable cake?
I think it's really nice because when we had the COVID, if you want to get married, it was only with a few amount of people. So if you have a wedding that's only with 20 people, for example, just make this fake, but then real flowers, of course. And if you put a real pie on top of it, you have a perfect combination. It looks like a very big pie then, but only the top part that's eatable.
Okay, so is it a pie or a cake? I think it's a cake.
It's a cake.
It's okay.
Like
We are today. The theme is wedding, and this looks really weddinglicious. Do you want to get married also?
I want to get married also, of course. I think I have to do my decoration on my own because I have some beautiful arrangements imagined for that. But yeah, I want to get married. Yes, of course.
Okay, great. Flower Circus will help you, so we can broadcast live from your wedding.
That's the deal.
Okay. In the meanwhile, I'm curious. We have some new viewers. I can see on the numbers of viewers. We have some new viewers with us today. Thank you for joining. If you're tuning in later today, Michael van Namen is going to show you amazing creations in the theme wedding. And we're curious where you're from. So let us know where you're from. Do you have any questions to ask? And feel free, use our chat, and I will show them in the during the episode, during our show. And what kind of materials are you using in this beautiful cake?
There's
Michael.
something new in it, Mr. Orchid Man, Martin.
Yeah.
What's the other orchid that I can see here in the arrangement?
I'm sorry.
What's the other orchid that we see here in the arrangement?
Cymbidium. There are beautiful cymbidiums, some from Cymbidium Info. And the most well-known orchid is the Phalaenopsis orchid. But years and years before we started using Phalaenopsis, we already used Cymbidiums. Maybe your parents or your grandparents had them in their wedding bouquet, but the Cymbidiums are timeless and they're really strong. And Michael's showing you how you can use them in a quite different way in the arrangement of the cake.
But do you see the structure of the beautiful orchids? And I like those structures. And also from the Cymbidiums, if you make the combination together, it's almost like a really sweet pie cake, something different. I like that.
Yeah, they almost look like you can eat them. Of course, that's the reason you use them in the cake, but it's very special. And I can see some other things I think you're using some chrysanthemums and some, I see some chrysanthemums over here, some berries, I think, like the berries from the Hypericum. And so you didn't use a lot of different materials, I think.
No, I think when you're making a combination with different kinds of materials, don't use a lot of them, but only a few. It makes it really strong. And I think the material with the wool, it gives a soft feeling. And I like the pink colors a lot. So this is for a really hysteric wedding. But I'm going to finish it up with some wire.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, some flower leaves, petals, just with wire. And it's very simple to use, very simple to make, actually. And
Hendra is saying it's a great color combination. So
much.
Compliments to you, Michael, from Hendra. Thank you, Hendra, for your reaction.
So you see, I'll put it on my blazer that you can see it a little bit more. Do you see that it looks like a flower? So I will cut it a little bit shorter, and just to give some beautiful structures to the arrangement and some different kind of levels to it.
Oh, so you're making some flowers as well. You're making flowers of wire.
Yeah, just make them from wire, and you can put them just in the cake. And now you can see that it's going to be a little bit more like a shiny, beautiful cake arrangement.
So it's not the icing on the cake, but it's the flower on the cake.
It is.
Okay, and in the chat, I already put some information. If people like to see more about the Cymbidiums, they can go to cymbidium.info, and there they can find the whole the whole assortment, and also from
tutorials there as well from Joseph Messi. So if you want to have more inspiration with the Cymbidiums, you can go there and check out the videos over there.
Well, that sounds good. And of course, you can sign up for our newsletter, and you will this next week you will receive the trend book.
Cool. That's a lot of things to look forward to.
Okay, so, you use candles as well. That's cute.
Yeah, I use 2 candles, and they're actually attached to each other. If John can make it a little bit closer, you can see it here.
Are they quite twisted or something?
I think they're so cool because in a marriage, two become one. So I think it's really nice when you have 2 candles and they combine with each other almost.
So it's there's some symbolism in it.
I like that. So,
and he's gonna. So baby, light my fire today.
Fire. Look at that.
Oh, that's cute.
So the pie is finished. I'm turning it around for you guys. So actually you don't need a lot of flowers to make this arrangement, but you see that's a lot of labor in there to make the wool and to cut everything. But I think it's cute. John,
I'm curious if people, if our viewers, will they make it on their own? Would you sell this to your customer, or what?
Yeah, I think you can sell it to your customer, but you also have to show it in your store. So if you have a beautiful flower shop, just make something like a beautiful pie and add some flowers to it every week, and then you make something very pretty.
Yeah, I think it's also very important to show what you can. Show your artisan, and show your customer what you can create for them, because it's really important to show them, to give them some inspiration, give them some ideas, because when they don't know it, they won't ask you for special things. So in my opinion, there are a lot of chances by showing things off, and of course use your social media. That's very important. And for the people who were later in the show, Michael and I never met, but we knew each other by social media.
Yeah, we knew each other from social media. And Martin walked in this morning and said, finally, we see each other. I saw Martin a lot of times live on social media. So it's always nice to meet new persons, new people. That's the thing that I like the most of traveling a lot.
Yeah, true. And that's the fun of the flower sector. Everybody knows each other. And Conchetta is saying it's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful creation. Love the color combination. And there are more stuff coming.
Yes.
Because what do I see here?
We've got amaryllis, not the first flower maybe you think about for a wedding flower, but especially with big arrangements. And now that they're available up to June and starting again, so they're almost year-round from and the flowers. And they got a lot of different colors as well. And look at how big and beautiful they are. So we're going to show some tricks as well today. Yeah. And that's why I think amaryllis is a great flower to use in wedding arrangements as well.
Yeah.
The flowers are stunning.
They're also really strong to use again. So that's always good, especially in warm countries. So now I'm going to make a second bag that you can carry.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like a boho bag. Am I right?
Yeah, it looks a little bit like Ibiza style almost. And it's actually pretty funny because I saw this at home and I saw the structure, because this one is just, you can see it when it's a little bit closer like this. You can see that there was a lamp on top of it.
It was a lamp, okay.
A candle in there, and then from glass a lamp, and you can just put it in your garden. But I choose to remove the lamp, put a little foam in the middle, and put the
Pampasgras?
The pampasgras, thank you so much, Martin. The pampasgras around it. It's really easy, really fast to make, and it looks really nice.
It looks very fluffy. It looks like a cloud.
I like that.
I love it. And I also love, we have Max. Max Otto is also watching us.
Hello, Max.
Talking about cute and fluffy.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, ça va, mon ami?
Très bien, merci.
Ma petit.
So you see that I'm now adding the chrysanthemum to it and make this arrangement a little bit with a lot of white colors. I like that because normally I use a lot of pink colors, but now I use white. And you see that the foam is in the center, so it's easy to, I always say it's easy, but a lot of people are saying, it's not easy. But if you make the good combination with each other, it's a job that you can do very easy.
It's not just, you make it look easy.
That's true, John. So, and I'm also going to use the amaryllis. I know that they are pretty big, but I'm going to cut them off, so I'll make them a little bit shorter.
Okay, so you only use the flowers, am I right?
Yes, you're totally right. Sometimes we do some table decoration that we also use the stems, of course, but now I'm only going to use the flowers. And you see that I will put them really short in the arrangement, and they can come open up a little bit. Look at that, it still looks fluffy.
And you are using Amaryllis Mont Blanc, and they are from Ende Flowers. And it's funny because earlier this year, I started to write a blog. And my first blog was about the Amaryllis, because for for almost my whole life, I do love the amaryllis. So I was really surprised that you are making a flower wedding arrangement with amaryllis.
And I think it's very nice because in Holland you see that we only use them around Christmas time. But I think an amaryllis, you can use them all year round. And they are such beautiful, strong flowers also. Look
Yeah,
at
they are, and they are so beautiful to use them year round. And can you? Yeah. Oh, what are you showing us, John?
look at that color. That's extraordinary, right?
It
It's
looks like
amazing. I
it
think
looks like
last week I wasn't in the Netherlands, but last week we had King's Day, and I think it's an orange color. Am I right?
it's not really orange because I can show you an orange one as well. This is orange,
Okay.
and this is more a salmon orange
It's
color.
more
If you
brownish.
combination next to each other, John,
Look.
if you can hold it up a little bit higher.
Here we are in the light, so
Yeah,
then you
that's
can see
better.
the difference.
Look at that.
Okay, yeah.
I think
So
this is a little bit like an orange color, old orange, a beautiful color. And this is really more like a kind of
Bright.
harder, bright color. But it's such
yeah, it's beautiful. And Hendra is saying toffee.
toffee.
Toffee color. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's this color, the brownish colors are really on trending. And and there's another one of our favorites joining. Say hello to the lovely Geertje.
Hey, Geertje.
Het Friese stamboek.
Oh, our own pride.
Our bundle of joy.
Yeah.
Geertje.
Hi, Geertje. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you for joining.
Looks like
us.
Geertje is swimming in the sea. She says hi.
Yeah, she says hi. Yeah.
So
In the meanwhile, I will show the beautiful amaryllis naranja. It's an amazing, really on-trending color. The brownish colors are so on-trending. When you take a look on trend books, when you take a look on Instagram and everything, you can see a lot of salmon colors, brownish, and yeah, even the amaryllis has a special color in it. So
it does.
perfect. We love it.
This, you see that it's still fluffy. It's really bright with colors. With the Hypericum, I like that a lot to use them a little bit lower in the arrangement. And that's so easy because the foam is also on the low part of this because the total area is filled up with foam. So it's easy to make also. John would say it looks easy to make, but it isn't.
It's
No, it is not.
experience.
It's years of experience, that's true.
And the Hypericum, it's nice that it's available in so many colors. These are the Hypericum Cocoa series from Florius. So Hypericum is not a product for autumn time anymore because we have the whites. We will work with the greens later on as well. And a light or a lime green as well, Coco Gelato.
Coco Gelato, that's such a beautiful name. That sounds really good. Sounds almost that I want to go on a holiday.
True. And if people want to know more about the complete collection of Florius, I just posted in the comments florusflowers.com, and they can find all the information.
So finally, I'm going to finish it up with the orchids.
Oh, you're using, oh wow, what a special combination. It's so fluffy. You're using chrysanthemum and amaryllis and hypericum and orchids. Wow, it's yeah, I told the people before it's going to be a special show, but it is.
I always like to use the colors that are combining next to each other. And look at this. It's just so fluffy and easy to carry. I think if someone walks in New York, I'm going to New York in a week. I think I have to take this with me and show to New York to a fashion show. I think it looks really cool and really nice.
I think you have to go to the Sex and the City again so I can see Carrie Bradshaw. Oh, and a lovely white, beautiful chrysanthemum.
And
it looks like, yeah,
it looks like
a snowball. It's beautiful.
Yeah, also looks a bit like a dahlia, the dahlia shape.
Yeah, I would have mentioned that, but I didn't want to say it, but it looks like a dahlia. But I think this one, a chrysanthemum, is so much stronger than a dahlia. And I do love dahlias, but yeah. Oh, Michael, wow.
The structure and the fluffy at the side. It's nice. It's nice. But we were talking about the amaryllis. I'm going to give this to John. Say bye to the arrangement. Thanks, John.
All the arrangement will be we make pictures of, and then we make a lookbook out of these all these arrangements, so you can download it. Or if you subscribe on flowercircus.nl, you can see all the pictures of all these arrangements. Fantastic arrangements that Michael is making. So subscribe now on the website flowercircus.nl, or on, of course, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok. We are everywhere. We are everywhere. So the thing with the amaryllis is always very nice when you want to make something really fast for table decoration. And if you want to do it in Holland or somewhere around the world, I think when you use a glass bowl, a clear glass bowl, and you're taking the amaryllis and you cut it off like this. And if you want to do it really fast, if you put it on water, you always see that it curls up a little bit. Here you see the beginning of it. You can see it right away that it's curling.
I'm gonna show the amaryllis you were using. Oh, you're showing us the stem now.
But if you want to do it a little bit faster, because these are fresh, of course, you will cut them a little bit in the middle, and then cut them not too deep. And you see right away when you're doing that, everything is curling up.
So you're cutting the stems.
Yeah, do you see it?
Yes. Oh, wow.
So the most of the water is already in here. So if you cut it up and you put it in a glass, clear vase, it will curl up like this.
So it's very decorative.
It's really, really decorated, and it's really easy to do and fast to do. And when people are sitting on the table and they see the decoration in the clear vase, it's so beautiful.
And oh, wow. So look, is this easy to make?
It's really, I know for sure that everyone can make it. My aunt can make it.
Even I can make it.
My brother can make it. Everyone can make it because it's so easy to do. And you see that it's curling up. Do you see it? And
very decorative.
I think we cut an hour before, and now it's doing this already. So it's easy to do.
Yeah, so during a dinner or table decoration, it sounds good. Oh, are they are so lovely. The lovely couple.
Rock stars, we can almost play the guitar.
Yeah, true.
If you don't want
the whistle
to curl up, then we have scotch. Just on the bottom of the stem, you put a piece of scotch. Oh, the camera is not working.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to show it.
From curling up. So if you don't want to have this,
otherwise, yeah, perfect. Here,
you do this.
Otherwise, you get this. If you don't,
okay.
If you do it, what John is doing, it will not do it. So only with some, how do you call it?
Scotch.
The scotch.
The tape.
Never knew that it was scotch.
No.
We learn every day. No, nice.
And the nice thing is, we're already using another type of amaryllis. So this is the double one called nymph. But you also have the smaller ones. And I think Michael is going to use them all, so yes, I can't find them. So we're going to show that later. So there are different shapes of amaryllis as well.
Yeah, and I'm going to post the whole collection. Can I post it? Oh, I don't have the web page at the moment. Otherwise, I will put it in the comments as well, so people can see the whole arrangement.
So you see, it's really nice to make. It's fast to make. The only thing that you need is a clear glass and one amaryllis. That's the only thing that you need, actually.
I found it.
You found it.
It's very easy. Oh, this is lovely.
I used it in the first arrangement with the beautiful bag. Look at that color. It's extraordinary. It's extraordinary.
Named after a very popular dance, the tango.
The tango. Oh, and we love to dance the tango.
Yeah.
Of course. Passion. And we are full of passion for flowers, so we would love to dance the tango.
Why not? Why not? All right. So we know a lot of things. I most of the time I hate one thing always to do for weddings, and that's a corsage.
Oh.
I hate it.
It's
because it's too much work and it's everything. We have to put on a wire and we have to put it around and we had to put some
Some tape. Yeah, true.
It's so much work, and I
So
don't.
you're gonna show us some more easy things?
Yes. So
Okay, we're curious.
that you need to have is a piece of
Cardboard.
cardboard. I choose to have it in a different kind of color, but that I had because of the flower boxes. So you need this one. You need some tape.
Yeah.
Need some fabric. This one.
Yeah.
And you need some wire to finish it up. That's the only thing that has some flowers, of course.
So this is Corsage new style, I think.
Yeah, this is Corsage new style, and I know for sure that Martin, you can make it also. It's really.
I used to be a florist, so hopefully.
So then I know for sure that you can make it.
Yeah, of course.
So the thing that you're doing, you put some tape on here on the.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it one time around, and then I will do it this way, then you can see it closer. And then the only thing that you have to do is cut the flowers and put them on the area that you want to have them. And you have to make sure that you use them above of the cardboard.
On the upper part.
On the upper part, thank you so much, John. And then you put some flowers around it and turn it around. I have to pay attention to the. Now you can see it.
I will pay attention to the camera. You work.
Yeah, but we have to do it both, right?
Yep.
So.
I'm curious, how many people still make corsage? Do they make them often? And do you make them often during your wedding work?
Yes, I do, because a lot of people are want to have a corsage, and I totally agree with that. But we have to work so many hours for it to finish, because it's a lot of hand-tied work. So it's nice to do, it's nice to make, and at the end you have a beautiful color combination with the corsage, and you see right away who's matching who, and if they are very important, they have a very big corsage. But I think this is so nice to make, and it's so fast to make.
And again, it looks so easy.
But it is actually pretty easy. The only thing that you have to do is put a tape around it. It looks a little bit messy right now. But you have to pay attention that all the flowers are on top of the paper that you're using or the cardboard that you're using. That's the most important part. I will add one chrysanthemum to it. And you can make it with different kind of colors, whatever you want to use. And when you're finishing it up, you will put the tape around it. So you don't have to do very difficult with the wires or with the wrapping around. So you have it like this. It looks really ugly right now.
Yeah, it looks a little bit strange like this.
Strange, right?
Yeah. Oh, and you're going to use some fabric. Okay, interesting.
Fabric. Everyone is thinking, what is that guy going to make?
Yeah, I'm curious. What are you doing? But he is an award-winner artist, so he should know what he's doing.
Yeah, we won the first prize at the bulb area with the flower parade. And there are always 1 million people are watching, so we were very glad with that. 1 million people in Holland, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, true. That's much.
Yeah, I was on the news last Sunday. They gave a big interview. It was cool. Yeah, then you can talk about the thing that you love. So in the meanwhile, I put the fabric around. You see that I put the wire around. So you can even don't pay attention to the lower part that you have here, because you can cut it out very easily. And then you turn it around.
You're again using a beautiful amaryllis, and I think there's a chrysanthemum and some hypericum. Yeah.
So I will cut this one off.
Interesting combination. In the meanwhile, I will put in the comments the assortment of the flowers, so people can watch the assortment of the amaryllis.
And look now you have a corsage.
This is so lovely.
And it's easy to use. And the good part about it that you have a lot of magnets, of course, and you have a lot of things to keep a normal corsage strong. But this is so easy to use.
And I think it's very light.
Yeah, it's really light. It doesn't weigh anything. It's really easy to make. It's fast to make. So yeah.
Very light and very wearable to keep it in fashion terms.
And you can make it in every color that you want, that you like, of course. So you can wires around, make it more decorated. So I like those kinds of things. I like it.
Lovely. And I think I can wear it too in my glitter suit. There is a okay. I'm gonna try it. I do love a glitter and I do love flowers. So yeah, after the show, I'm gonna try it. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so we had the wedding cake, and I'm watching my we had the wedding cake, and oh, there's someone coming over here. Oh, but someone didn't cut my.
Oh, we'll do it later.
Yeah, we're gonna do it later. Yeah. You're gonna bring? Did you bring your fiance? That's cute.
Big surprise to my colleagues and around the world if I say I'm going to bring my fiance with me. But
can I be your maid of honor then?
Yeah, sure. That should be a lot of fun.
Lavender, darling. I only do lavender.
All right, it's coming in. 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 Oh my goodness, it's really big. We have to put it a little bit lower, I think, or the camera has to be a little bit higher. That's easy. So it's a really tall guy, actually. So, and we have to turn it a little bit like this. Yeah, then we can pay attention that everyone can see it. All right. So if we get married in Ibiza, I like those light colors, of course. I like that a lot. John, can you give me the necklace with the shells first? Thank you so much. So I'm using this necklace and put it around the guy. It gives a really like a summer feeling. I always liked it a lot. And then can you bring me the wires?
Did you made it yourself, Michael?
No, this one I saw at a wholesale company and I really like that. I don't know if someone saw the Matt event last week with Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
He had the very big shells and the pearls around it. I loved it. So
okay, that's cool.
I made this of the wires, and you see all the turning structures, and I made a little bit around it. So I'm going to add this to the guy.
Michael, Hendra is saying your fiance is a bit stiff.
I know, but I cannot help it. So,
but Michael is very fluffy. So
all right, that's a good combination then. That's
perfect.
Very stiff upper lip.
Yeah.
Stiff upper lip.
So can you bring me the flowers first?
Pauline is saying there is no sound. Hopefully, Pauline, the sound is back again. The sound is a team at the moment, but the actual team is wedding. So hopefully it's back.
I hope so too. If no one can hear me, just send to the comments below, type it, all right?
Yeah.
So we are just continuing. So the thing that I did, I don't have a lot of patience. So people can, they know me that I don't have a lot of patience. But you see with the chrysanthemum, the thing that I did, I took a wire and then just to the center of the flower, put the wire in there. And then you have it like this. Can everyone still hear me?
Yes.
All right. John is saying yes, so we can continue. Oh. All right. So after this one, you did this one. Yeah, perfect. And then you do the second one, just of the opposite way. So like this. And all the people that knows me, they know that I don't have the patience to do this, but I did. So John, can you give me the other flowers if you want? I always like it when you go to Hawaii or you go to Ibiza. You're receiving like a flower. Yeah,
Well, that's lovely.
That's cute, right?
Yeah.
I like it.
And what's also cute, I put on the corsage. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, I want to see it. Show me.
Of course. Yeah, there is some delay in the camera. Oh, look, I'm here.
How cute is that? That goes so fast.
I feel so glamorous now.
Oh, but you are glamorous with your beautiful suit on. It looks nice. Looks really nice.
Well, thank you. Actually, I can marry in this suit, I think.
I think so too. Why not?
True.
You can marry this guy, but it's a little bit stiff one.
He's a bit faceless, and
Yeah.
I do like some expression.
Yeah, me too. For me, the same.
So what kind of materials are you using? Like you are using chrysanthemums, I think.
Yeah, chrysanthemums I'm using. And you see that I put them a little bit in the center around it. Like this. I always like it to give a lot of layers to the arrangement that I'm using, that I'm making. And I think if you have a wedding on the beach and you are a very hippie couple, you want to have something different and something special, I think this is an arrangement that a lot of people are, if they want to have something different and something special, they really will like this.
Yeah, it's lovely, and the flower necklace also gives me a little bit of an Indian vibe. Am I right?
Yeah, I like that. I like it. I'm going in the end of this month to Vietnam.
To Vietnam, wow.
Vietnam to work over there to give a masterclass. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think I'm going to see a lot of these materials over there.
Oh, please do share some inspiration. We are always hungry for inspiration.
So now I'm using the wire, put it around my hands, because otherwise I have to cut them one by one. I don't like that. So I will cut it off and cut them in small pieces. That I have more of them.
Oh, and Michael, we have a reaction from Vigarunisa, and she's saying in our country we make a lot of treating of wiring of flowers in form of strings. We call it gaira or mala. I will show you.
Oh, cool. So
thank you for sharing this with us.
I wanted to say thank you for sharing this information.
Yeah. Wow. That's nice. And can you tell us which country this is? Because, we like to know where people are viewing us from. So we're broadcasting right from the heart of the flower world, the Netherlands. And where are you guys coming from? And of course, if you're not following us yet, go follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and subscribe for our newsletter, and so we can send you the lookbook next week. And hello, Pakistan. Thank you.
Hello, Pakistan.
Did you ever went to Pakistan as well, Michael?
No, I never been to that country. No.
Okay.
I wish I had. Did you?
No, never. No. I'm just back from Morocco, and it was an experience as well.
Cool.
Morocco. But Pakistan, I've never been.
It's always nice to travel the world. I think it's always so nice that a lot of people are watching from other countries because.
Yeah. That's I think the fact that we have a lot of viewers. Of course, I really like to join Flower Circus, but to work with a public from all over the world, they make it more more special.
It does. I like that. So you see that I'm now adding up the flowers, and the cibediums, I just use them dry because I will attach them to the arrangement just with a wire. And even in a warm country, don't go to Beirut, for example. Because
Lebanon, yeah.
But if you go to Italy or French or Spain, or you can use this perfectly, or other countries. There are more countries in the world, of course, with a warm temp and warm climate, but you can use them just dry, and it's easy to attach. And I think if you see someone on the beach and get married in this beautiful arrangement, I think there would be a special couple.
Michael, we also need to go to South Africa. Hendra is saying, please come to South Africa.
I really want, I can tell you this, we won last week the first prize with the Flower Parade, and it was inspired about Africa. If you see it on my Facebook or on my Instagram, you can see the pictures. I really, really, really love Africa. I think the culture is nice. The animals that you see is extraordinary. So hi Africa. I really
did you also did you already did some weddings in Africa?
Yeah, I did a wedding in Congo to help my colleagues over there, and we were with a very big group. It was really, really, really nice to do. Yeah, in Congo, it was a really special wedding to do. Yeah.
Okay, but I think Hendra is from South Africa, so I think that's another part. And actually, I'm planning to go in September to Africa, to South Africa. So maybe Michael, you can join, and we can give Hendra a masterclass. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds a good plan. Sounds a good plan to me.
What do you think, Hendra? Does it look? Does it sound good to you?
Just let us know, all right?
And look how lovely the corsage is Michael made for me. It's beautiful. I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so I finished up the orchids. So the arrangement is based on different kind of layers. So you see that I just used the cymbidium, sorry. I just add them dry to the arrangement. And look how different this is going to be. I think if you have a...
You have to be careful if you go to the toilet.
Yeah.
That nothing gets stuck in the arrangement.
That's the only thing, that's the only problem that we can have. But I think the color combination is really pretty comparing with the beautiful jacket. So I have this mannequin at home, and I'm using it always a lot for demonstration. I like it. All right.
It's a beautiful one.
Bye,
oh, so he's finished? The guy is finished?
He's
not breathing anymore. He's finished.
He's finished.
Okay, so goodbye to Mr. Golden Boy.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you for joining.
my Oscar man. My Oscar man. So I will remove the flowers.
Yeah, he looks like an Oscar. Yeah. But hey, it makes sense. You are an Oscar-winning florist.
Thank you so much. I tried to do my best. That's always nice when you're really are loving your job and you love the things that you're doing. It doesn't feel like work at all. So I really like that a lot.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's a 4:15, but yeah, due some technical problems, and yeah, Michael's gonna make some is showing you beautiful arrangement. I think this is the last arrangement you're showing us.
One of all the arrangements. The thing that I used with this arrangement, I always like it to use a material that is cheap and that you can make a lot of volume with. So,
okay, interesting.
If you are a florist and you have your flower shop, always look to those kinds of materials that you can use, that you can make big volume with a less amount of money. I think that's really nice. People have to pay, of course, for the creativity, but this arrangement I made out of sticks. If you have a barbecue at home, you can use them for meat. But I just made this out of sticks.
And you paint them, you dye them.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I did this yesterday to prepare it for you, of course. And they were just like a wood kind of color. But I paint them in a yellow. A lot of florist people are always hating the color yellow. So I really want to use the color yellow. And with the beautiful Lycianthus between it. So I prepared it a little bit for you guys.
Yeah, I think you used the white, the Alyssa white.
Yeah, no,
green one.
Sorry, it's the wrong picture. It's the green one.
It's the wrong picture. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm in the other room, so I will show the other camera. and so you can see what he's showing you. One moment. Yeah, there's a kind of a delay in the other camera, so it will take some time. In the meanwhile, Hendra is saying she would love a masterclass.
All right. Just Hendra, send us a message, and we can talk about it.
Yeah. info@flowercircus.nl.
Yeah.
Hendra, give us if you want to have some information, maybe we can make some dreams come true.
But also for the other people watching, of course.
Yeah, if you want to join a masterclass, if you want to have a demonstration, if you want more information, just go to our websites or to one of our socials and contact the team, and they will respond. And they can tell you everything.
Yeah. And this autumn, we might be planning a big masterclass here at Luchtlysianten. So for the people who want to come, there is more information coming up to the website and on our socials soon about this.
That's going to be cool.
Sounds very good. I'm curious what we're going to do, what we're going to show, but for sure it's going to be very inspirational.
So it's going to be 3 days with 3 different designers. So if you want to learn something from 3 great designers in 3 days in Holland, in the heart of the floral industry at Luchtlysianten. So also, when there's a break, you can just walk into the greenhouse and look at those beautiful Lysiantes.
You will never forget that experience, because it's really, really nice over here.
Yeah, true.
When I go to other countries and to explain the masterclass with Flower Circus, it's always nice when you're sharing your knowledge that we have, because in Holland, we will follow school, of course, to become a florist. We don't have that everywhere around the world. So we are a little bit privileged that we have that. But it's really nice to share our knowledge with each other.
True, very important. Sharing is caring. And talking about care, Nyla is giving a reaction. This can be a dangerous bridal bouquet. What do you think about that?
I think so. That's totally true, because it's a little bit with thorns almost. So I totally agree with that. But sometimes
Prenuptial agreement.
Prenuptial agreement is Jolanda from the Lucht saying. She's standing at the back, and she's paying attention that we use the right Lysiantes. So that's good. I'm always very glad with Jolanda. And now, actually, because Martin, you were totally right. I'm now using the other Lysiantes. It's have a little bit more white color. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. This is the white one?
Yep.
Yeah. But look at this size of a flower. I think if you buy 10 stems of them, because you buy them a bunch at the wholesale company, if you have 10 stems of this one,
then you have 100 stems.
Oh, then you have, but you have
so that's so lovable. They almost look like roses, or beautiful. They look like almost paper flowers. And this is the Alyssa white.
And the green one.
And the green one.
And the Alyssa green, I will show it in the stream.
And there's also the Alyssa pure white, if you want a real pure white one.
But always pay attention when you're using real white colors. So like a piece of paper, white colors. I think always pay attention to it. Just ask to the customer what kind of dress you're going to wear, because be very careful with using white colors. Because if you don't mix them correctly, the dress is going to look dirty, or the flowers are going to look dirty.
Yeah, it's very important that the color have to match.
Yes, it does. It's really important to that. So you see that I'm now adding up the Lysiantes. If you paid attention, if you see the size of the flowers, it will fill up the arrangement pretty fast. I will turn it up a little bit because I have to see the other side.
And there's also a chrysanthemum in it, a green one.
Yeah.
Tell a bit more about it, Martin, but I think it's a new one.
Yeah, it's a very new one, and it's called Alvera. And it's really fresh, because it's they introduced it yesterday, and it's from Arcadia chrysanthemum.
And how cool! And we're using it right now.
Yeah, in a wedding bouquet. And And it looks so fresh with the white, so it gives a whole different dimension on your bouquet, on the wedding bouquet, I think.
Yes, it does.
And the introduction was yesterday, so can you imagine how on trending we always are here at Flower Circus? Because yesterday was the introduction, and today our own flower artist Michael van Namen is already working it in a flower arrangement, in a beautiful wedding arrangement.
That's cool, right? In a special one, a little bit of dangerous flower arrangement.
Yeah.
So I'm now adding the orchids to it. So I have to pay attention that I will put them in a little bit of lower area of the arrangement, because if you put it too high, it will cover up the sticks. And I don't want to have that. So you see, and be very careful because they are delicate flowers, of course. So turn it around again. And always pay attention where you put the flowers, that the arrangement is in balance. That's really important. So, and I have the hypericums. You can see them over here.
Oh, the white dots, yeah.
Yeah, the white dots, they're very pretty. But normally I don't like to use the green of the hypericum. That's the opinion that I'm not using. Because if you use the green, it will, all the attention goes to the green in the beautiful hypericum. So I choose to remove all the greens of it.
And so you're removing all the leaves?
All the leaves, yeah. Because I think when you keep it now a little bit longer, and you put it in the arrangement, that you see that the arrangement is now changing a little bit, and it's getting wider and wider. So the arrangement now looks much bigger than it's supposed to be. And just put them on different kind of layers. So are there some?
It looks very interesting with the combination with the whites and the white dots and the yellow. I think this is a wedding bouquet for the quite artistic lady.
I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. I think if you are just want to have a normal wedding bouquet, you don't like to do this. But I think if you're very creative and you want to have something else, and you want to have, is when you walk down the aisle, a lot of people are saying, "Did you take a look at that wedding bouquet? It's extraordinary, or it's different." I think that's always good, right?
If you want to make a good impression, then yeah.
And first impression is everything.
Of course, the first impression is the most important impression. And Ilse is saying, "Nice work, Michael."
Thank you so much, Ilse. Thank you so much. It's good to hear.
Thank you for joining us, Ilse. So you're making a really special bouquet of it. And so can you tell us more? What did you put in? You put some white lysianthus, the Alyssa green and the Alyssa white. You put some orchids in. The beautiful new green chrysanthemum Alvera that was introduced yesterday by Arcadia. The hypericum, I see.
Yeah. So actually, I didn't put a lot of different kind of materials in there, but only a few. And when you're doing that, you make a really strong combination together, because all the flowers are making the other one special, I think. They lift each other up. I always like it. I see one little.
And did you spray the sticks? Did you use some spray paint?
Yeah, I made it yesterday, and I sprayed it just with a colored spray. Just with this kind of color. You can buy them in all the colors that you like, of course. And then I sprayed it, and then you see the arrangement change immediately. But I think the nice part that there are 100 sticks in there. There are 100. Yeah, we call cable. I always call it.
Cable tires. Cable. Yeah.
And I did, I think, around 35 minutes, 40 minutes to make this total arrangement. But the cost of it didn't cost a lot. So you have a lot of labor, of course, but you make something totally different, something special.
Yeah, so it's very it's big.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you sell a lot of air, but you add with the flowers, you make it even more special.
Yeah, that's true. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this one.
Wow.
So this is my last arrangement. So you see that we're almost finished up with a special arrangement. So if I see all the people that are watching around the world, I think it's always very special, and I'm always feeling very humble that everyone is watching. So
True. Yeah, it
Jim,
is.
you want to say something to the audience also?
Yeah, thank you all for watching. Really happy that you're watching. I think Martin wants to thank the sponsors of today as well.
Of course, yeah. I want to thank everybody for joining us during the special show. And the next show will be on Friday, June 2nd, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, correct.
And of course, subscribe for our lookbook when people want to see more about us. When they want to receive the lookbook, when they want to go, when they want to. So what I want to say about the newsletter? Sorry. When they can subscribe for our newsletter, for the lookbook, go to our socials for more information about the events in this during fall or this summer. We're gonna do amazing things again. So, and yeah, I hope next time you will join us again. And Anna is at the last, Anna is saying thank you for an incredible show, so much pleasure and inspiration. Michael, thank you for joining us. John, it was so much fun to do this again. And for our viewers, thank you for joining. And yeah, Beata is also saying thank you.
Bye, guys.
And see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.